Yes.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Irvani. Me with my friends today, Navi, Jitendra and Tinu are gonna present on Australian Securities and Investment Commission's ASIC v Heller 2012. Today, the topics we are gonna cover are introductions, case summary, duties and responsibilities of directors, case findings, decisions, and conclusions. Let's go through the introduction today. This case is related to breach of duties by directors under Section 180/1 of the Corporate Act 2001. Seven non-executive directors, CEO, CFO, and company secretaries of James Hardy Industry Limited were at default. Case was filed by Australian Stocks Exchange in 2007. Case studies, duties of directors, findings of case, and the final decision made is discussed. Now, now we will take over the rest of the presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Navraj Singh. Here I would like to describe about the case summary of the Australian Stock Exchange. So as Rahul explained in the introduction, so I will explain the rest of the things. So case relates to the breach of the duty responsible for care and diligence while performing duties. Misleading statement filed of Australian Stock Exchange was the approved in board of meeting by James Harley Limited is on 15 February 2001. So civil suit was filed by the Australian Stock Exchange and Trial Court of New South Wales in February 2007. The announcement was misleading about the funds available with MRCF to meet the claims. The summary of the case states that the case is related to the misleading statement approved by the director of JHIL related to the availability of the funds with MRCF for payments for future and present claims. The statement was filed with the Australian Stock Exchange, which suits brought in the February 2007 in court New South Wales, and charge was made director perform their duties responsible for care and diligence. So the next topic is duties and responsibility of the directors. So in this section we have few sections like section 180 care and diligence. So according to this section provides for duty of the director to perform duties in the faith and which benefits the organization. The next section is section 181 good faith. According to this one, so provides duty for using position held by the director good proper conduct which not derogatory to the principle of director. The section 182 use of position provides using the position held by director and good proper conduct to the principle of director. The next section is 183 use of information. So in this section the directors use proper information required them in reference of company made to be good faith and better of the policies for the company. The last section is 184 good faith use of position and information. So good faith considering the position information considered to be confidential for the business objectives. So these all are responsibilities of directors in an organization. So his next section will describe by the Tinu. So
Hi, it's Tinu here. Let's go through the case findings. According to the case analysis, it can be stipulated that Section 180 of the Corporation Act provide for duty and directors are required to perform their duties and utmost care and diligence that allow them to provide themselves to beneficial in decision making and policy making of company without affecting the conduct to be directory of the objective of company. Let's continue. On the basis of the argument raised by the parties of despite court, conclude that non-executive directors are to be held liable of misconduct on breach of the liabilities and duties as imposed by the virtue of Section 180. Section 181, Section 182, Section 183 and Section 184 of Corporation Act 2001 which renders them to be disqualified from hidden position in the organization.
Hello everyone, my name is Jitinder and I'm going to continue the rest of the presentation. It's about the decision and what the decision has been made by the judge. The judge name was the Gazel J, and after finding the non-executive director, CEO, CFO, and the company security liable for breach of responsibility of the attention and carefulness under the Corporation Act 2001. The judge disqualified the directors and officers in default from managing the operation of the corporation and imposed penalty on them. The final verdict on the High Court provided for holding the liability of non-executive director in case of violence of duties as provided under Section 180 and 184 of the Corporation Act 2001, which in further verdict provided for dismiss or of directors from their positions. And now the conclusion of the presentation, it's about if any default in maintaining due care and diligence by director while the performance of these duties can bring a legal and penal action against the person by default, the director should check the facts of the statement before approving the same, as approval by director of any document imposes liability on them about the reliability of the documents. The directors are required to perform their duties as provided under the section of 180 to 184 of the Corporation Act 2001. The case has been provided for making laws the government the conduct of directors to liable for misconduct in reference of performance of their duties towards the corporation. Thank you.
In the end, just I want to ask you one thing. If anyone has any question about our assignment or our presentation, just mention us in your comments. We will reply you as soon as possible on YouTube or maybe on our subject outline. Thanks for giving us your time for watching our video. Thanks so much. Have a lovely day.